A CFL All-Star and recipient of the Top Lineman Award, 6'7" Dave Mudge is a football specimen coaches drool over. However, the sport was almost thrust upon him as a teenager at Henry Street High School. Football was not his first love.
It seems like that happens a lot, where like the Canadian kids are big, athletic kids, and like football isn't the first sport they play. Like I played almost every sport before football, where just comes down to it, where you're a big kid and football is a good outlet for it.
From the obscure sidelines of a small Whitby high school to the buzz of Spartan Stadium, Dave's time at Michigan State was nothing short of a culture shock.
Well, the first time I actually ran out on the stadium at Spartan Stadium, I almost threw up. And it's just such an overwhelming experience where you run out and you're packed up in this tunnel and you can just feel the energy building. The crowd starts going louder and louder, and then you run out on the field, and one, you have to think of, I don't want to trip. I don't want to be that guy on TV or whatever tripping in front of all these people.
After graduation, the unknown beckoned again as Dave Mudge signed on to play in NFL Europe with the Amsterdam Admirals. While football of another kind will always be king in Holland, the passion of the fans will never leave the boy from Whitby.
In Amsterdam, the rivalries run very deep, and there's obviously rivalries based, much more historic rivalries than here, where World War II, the Germans bombed them and all the rest. And our stadium in Amsterdam was a three-quarter enclosed stadium. And the Dutch fans would bring their old World War II air raid sirens whenever we were playing the German teams. And so, like, a crazy experience, right? But our team wasn't that good. So it was a difficult experience on that side, but amazing at the same time.
Soon after Europe, Dave Mudge was plying his trade just down the road with the Argos. A trade brought him to Winnipeg, where he enjoyed his most individual success, winning the CFL Lineman of the Year award in 2001.
That's, I think, the only time that you'd want to get recognized, like any other stats, I gave up a sack or a hit or any of these things you don't want. So it was a really neat experience, I would trade that in a heartbeat for a Grey Cup win.
His football career behind him, Dave and his wife Chantel call Montreal home now, but he hints he may return to Whitby for a reason.
We love the city. My French needs a bit of work, but maybe back to Henry Street for some additional classes in French.